What is up, guys? PieMuffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. Today, we are going to be, I'm a little late on this, and I'll explain why, but we're going to be hopping into the ranking event here, the Overflowing Eternal Affection, the one that came with the new Alice and Adis. But first, I think I should talk about how my summons went, because I did say, you know, over time, between like Ordinal and all that stuff, I would do all 5 steps. Until last night, I was 4 steps in without a single 4-star, and I was really starting to feel defeated. I was really worried that if step 5, I was honestly like, if step 5 doesn't give me either of the 2 new units, I may just, I wouldn't stop playing, but I would be playing it much more casually for a while because, you know, any gacha game, if you really get shafted that badly, that often, you do start to feel defeated, and you're like, I don't really feel like playing. But, I got pretty lucky. Let's just go ahead and just show this off right here. As you can see, I have both Alice and Adis here. Now, one thing I do have to mention is that I did not get them both on step 5. What happened was, I got Adis twice on step 5. She was like my, I think my 3rd or 4th unit, and then she was my guaranteed unit. So I do have an Imaginarium for her when that is unlockable, probably here in a month and a half or so. And then how I got Alice is, I was like, you know what? This is going to be the last time I summon until the anniversary, which should be, you know, towards middle to end of November. Why don't I do the half off step 1 and see if I get lucky? I was really not expecting anything, because I was debating between doing this or doing one more, because obviously I still have some Ordinal I can farm up, so I was thinking, you know, maybe the rate up would have been nice to me. But I ended up deciding to say, screw it, just do the first step here, and I did walk away with the Alice, which was very surprising for me. Now, the reason I waited to do the ranking was for this specific reason, because I wanted to have my best attempt in a video, not just my first attempt, which was with just my original... So if you take away Alice and Adis here, my team was basically just the other 4 in the front row. And then I had the Integrity Knight Yu-Gi-Oh! As an extra break unit. And then I had my original Lifa as like just a boost for enhance. So that's pretty much what I was working with there. And what was interesting to me is, like I said, I didn't want to do the high attempt again until I was in a video, but I did do the level 80 again last night, and I actually did boost my score. I think my score before was like 850,000, something like that. So even on level 80, I was able to boost myself over 1 million, which does have me, what does it say, 8th place? Yeah, so I'm in 8th place now with a little over 1 million with this team on level 80. So, you know, it would stand to reason that doing it on level 100, assuming I can, you know, do it without taking too much damage, will get me a higher score. Very interesting. This person utilized... I can't even remember her name off the top of my head, but the I always forget her name, but the girl from Licorice. We can actually look right here in a second. Before we hop in, just because it'll bother me, and plus someone will end up telling me in the comments anyway, so I may as well click it myself. What is your name again? Medina. I always forget her name. I still have not beaten Licorice because of all the distractions I've had with the Trail series, so I do need to eventually go back and do that. But this is the team we're going to be running here. Both of my TSAs are just going to be using 3-star weapons, which is fine. It's really not a huge deal, but we'll see how this goes for the most part. Let me actually see. I'm going to be having you out a lot. Oh, wow, you don't even have a... Okay, well, let's make sure before I'm stupid. Let's make sure everyone has gear. I'm not really going to worry about if I don't have all fire accessories to give. I could probably farm up some more. So for right now, we're just going to make sure everyone has just equipment in general. Obviously, this is just for the stat boost itself. It's not really for anything in particular. I could probably do I really do need to go back and farm some of those equipment missions to kind of work on everybody. But let's make sure. Okay, you're geared up. Alice and Adis are obviously going to be geared up. Okay, you're fine. And then you should be fine too. Okay. So everyone's now officially geared up. So we're going to hop in with this. And, you know, kind of nice. We start with a 90% incarnate rate. So just one attack will get us to being able to use an incarnate. But let me know what teams you guys use down below. How did your summons go for Alice and Adis? If you did any pulls. Or, I guess just let me know who you hope the anniversary characters are. I'm kind of like, we can start while I'm talking about this. I'm kind of hoping that, like, let's say there's 3 anniversary banners. I hope they have 1 unit for each color. So everyone kind of has, like, something to go for. I don't know if I'm on auto battle, but we're going to see here in a second. Luckily, we're running all fire here. Okay, we were on auto. So, good thing I stopped that. You know what? I think we can start with her. That's fine. Kaboom! But yeah. So what I was saying before is I kind of hope that the anniversary banners, if there's like, let's say there's 2 characters on each banner, we'll go ahead and heal with you and then attack with everyone else. That there's 1 of every color so that even with like the single character rate ups, everyone has a color they can go for. Because otherwise, like, let's say there's just 3 single character banners. 1 that sucks for the simple fact of, you know, people might not be able to get what they want. Just because of the lower 25% rate on step 5. But it also sucks because, like, let's say you're only going for fire, for example, and let's say this banner just screwed you over, like it could have done for me very easily. What if the anniversary has no fire units? Then you're basically, if your account is stacked in every other color, you're basically forced to skip everything else. Which would really suck. Yeah, let's get that magic attack increase because Alice and Adis are both magic users, so getting that extra damage will definitely be nice. Then we're going to switch you out for the time being so we can get this charge done. And when we need a heal, I'll switch in that TSA. That's fine. She's the weaker character, so she's gonna get prioritized. The Incarnate is only 162%, so roughly with two break characters, you should be able to handle this relatively easily. I know we just switched her in, but we're gonna switch her out just to deal with this real quick. And then we will wait. And yeah, that works. And then right here we can use Alice's Incarnate. But actually, you know what? No, we're fine. Because I was going to switch TSA into heal, but we don't need healing right now. Let's go ahead and just show it off for people who haven't seen it. That was a nice little, like, 3D, like, camera change. And then you get, like, a 3D, like, view of her butt right there, so that's fun. In terms of animations, I think Alice has the better animation. I mean, if you're just judging it on, like, fan service purposes, I guess. I just feel like there's more kind of going on in Alice's. But obviously Adis is probably the better unit since she has the enhanced mode. It's so weird to actually have a decent fire team for once. I'm actually really happy about this. You know, because for the longest time, you look at my old fire units, 2 of them were Valentine's units, so that was back in February. That's like 8 months ago, almost. When I think Dakira came out a little bit after that, but I don't think I've pulled an actual fire unit since, like, probably, like, March or April. So it's been 6 months, probably, since I've gotten a new fire unit, which is crazy to me. Okay, so we're gonna switch Dakira out next, and then we're going to heal with the break, TSA here. Actually, you know what? Let's do that first so we can get the charge, like, in a row, because we're gonna build up the charge for another incarnate. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll work there. $75,000. That's just a regular assault. I know she was in enhanced mode, but that's still crazy to me. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with his break again, I believe. Yeah, he's right there. We're gonna have to. Yeah, let's do this. No, we got a break. All right. Alright, so we get 2 moves here. We have to heal. We don't have a choice. Actually, if I switch out Dakira for Alice, we don't have to heal. Man, we could have been so close to getting it. We just don't have the gauge to do another one, so we're gonna have to double assault here. And then, I guess that'll do it. $808. Let's see how that should definitely easily put me up at, probably like 1.2, I'm gonna guess. Alright, 1.81, that's not bad. I feel like I could have, if we had rushed that incarnate a little more and gotten that last one, I think we definitely could have hit like 1.2 or 1.3, but still not bad getting 1.1 million for fire when I didn't have much to kind of work with before in terms of fire units. Now, I guess before we get out of here, just to kind of go over the shop, you've obviously got all your kinds of... There's really not too much in here. Like, what have I exchanged already? I know I exchanged for the character crystals. Let me just look. Yeah, I grabbed the scout tickets, and I've grabbed the TSA tickets right there. So, really, let's do this. This is faster. Oh, did I not... Oh, I can exchange... I don't know why I didn't do those yet. That's all that's left, right? Yeah. But yeah, so there's not really too much in here. I feel like they probably didn't put a ton because people are having to micromanage 2 events at the same time. Like, you have this ranking event, but you also have War of Underworld over here. Which, my guild's doing pretty good. Oh, I forgot I started one but never finished it. You know, place 23, which the first, like, 10 people, as I'm sure people have seen comments and stuff, are, like, from what I understand, kind of like hackers. Let's actually just take it. This is unrelated to the ranking, obviously, but I'm not gonna make another video on this. So let's just take a look. All right, so their guild strength. Oh, okay, so yeah, like we're gonna see some crazy amount of points probably in the top 10. Let's just see where it kind of jumps. There we go. Okay, see, this is where you get first and second place are clearly cheaters. Just because you get up to third place, which is 2.5, which if you have all 10 members really, really grinding, I could somewhat believe it. But, like, you get the jump from third to second, it's, like, almost double. I don't know. That seems very unlikely to me. Especially since they're the same guild. Look at that. KOB1 and KOB2. Those are clear. They're clearly hackers. But yeah, I guess for the most part, so obviously we have separate servers from English to Japanese, thankfully, or else I would not be as high as I am right here. Kind of one of the perks of having a gacha game that's not super popular in the West, but like still popular. The fact that my guild can hold 23rd place is pretty good to me. Which, what does that mean? What would I... Like, if it ended right now... nope. Ranking rewards. So... I mean, that's not bad. 300 free diamond cubes? That's pretty good. If we can hold this spot, I don't think I'd complain about that. You know, that's almost a free first 2 steps on something. So that'll definitely go ways to helping my account for the anniversary. But that's not related to the ranking, so let me know what you guys did for your ranking. Did you have any good units? There have been some fire units that obviously I don't have, you know, like the Sheta and Iskon that came out. Obviously that Iskon is really good. I still would have loved to pull him, but it is what it is. Luckily, though, I was, you know, I didn't talk about how I was able to limit break both Alice and Adis. But I really didn't have to use that many red crystals because I had like a couple hundred Adis crystals, and then I had like 300 and something Alice crystals. I think from this, I think they were like supposed to be used for this free-to-play Alice that we got. I don't think she has her, yeah, they were supposed to be used for her, so if you want to limit break this Alice, you're probably going to have to spend your own stuff. But I did end up using it on, an actual Alice I plan to use. You know, maybe I'll level up this Alice eventually. No, not you, Sachi. But she is a free-to-play unit, so I'm not really too worried. Does she has the free-to-play cost, right? 16 versus, yep, she's free-to-play unit, so I'm really not too worried about it. But that's going to be it, guys. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of this ranking down below. It wasn't too bad. He only has like 165% break, so, you know, you could really make it work with like 2 break units and then just double assault before the incarnate goes off. You don't need 3 breaks. It's just, you know, if you have a 3rd break, maybe you want to use it. But yeah, I guess next thing to, I don't know, I guess we'll have a banner reveal probably here in the next day or so. Maybe not the next day or so. Maybe because now that we're done with the anime, we're kind of in this weird period where they can announce anything at any time. So maybe by like the end of the weekend, they'll announce a banner, and then maybe on like Tuesday, it'll start. But we'll just have to wait and see. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.